G'day guys, welcome back to Lightyear Frontier. Hope you guys are doing well. We're just hanging out here in the yellow forests right in front of the radio tower, and this could perhaps be the last time that we need to actually come here to the radio tower because, well, I'm hoping in this episode we'll be able to build the let's call it the commission board, shall we? And by doing that, we should be able to simply, you know, turn in and accept commissions from home. No need for us to come all the way out here. So we'll see how we go on that front. It is about to get relatively late here, so I'm just working my way back home. I'm just sort of having a think here, but perhaps maybe all of those crystals were a bit of a missed opportunity. There's not really much for us to do tonight, so we may as well make use of our time gathering some of the resources that are available in this area, if I can actually make my way to where I need to be. You know, it seems a little bit sad if I were to cut this tree down. It seems perfectly placed in the center of this sort of town, ruined town. But yeah, anyway, let me just go back. Let me see if I can grab those crystals. More of these Zapper-twig seeds are also okay. And yeah, while we're doing this, we'll talk about what we did in the previous episode. I mean, I would say the highlight would have had to be cleaning up, or finally cleaning up, the entirety of the mountainside coast. And yeah, we've got some new resources out there, and we haven't exactly investigated what those resources are. So that's going to be on top of the priority list for the day. And then, yeah, we're going to have to decide what to do next after that. We have, obviously, a need to clean up another area, but unfortunately we didn't really have what it takes for that. I think we need a better vacuum harvester, so perhaps maybe we need to look at trying to upgrade that. So we'll check on what's required shortly when we do get back home. Oh yeah, let's grab a few more of these crystals. I think there's a little bit more above us here, so let's just have a look at how much weight we can carry. Yeah, we've got plenty of space. Oh, I can start getting these fallen trees, actually. That's really, really good. But perhaps maybe there are some other types that might give us different resources, perhaps? Yeah, it only gave us hardwood there, so I'm not entirely sure why I got super excited about it, but anyway. I think we're done. So let's head home, and yeah, I'm gonna have a sleep pretty quickly. Alright. Now there's also the matter of building the additional silo that we've got planned, and I would like to get that done sometime soon. The real question though is, what are we going to actually put in it? So we have the other silo sort of dedicated to taking normal wood, not the hard variety. And I'm thinking perhaps maybe we should do something similar with hardwood in the other silo. But then yeah, I'm not entirely sure how often we actually do pick up wood. So, yeah, we'll have to sort of think about that. Let's just take a look at what else is required here. So we need some blue crystal dust. Actually, it's just as well because we've got plenty of blue crystals on us right now. We should start making more of the dust. I can't recall if I had started making more dust here. Yeah, it looks like we have. But I can make some more. Maybe we can do a bit of a mix here. Something like that. That way, hopefully, we'll get all of the different types of dusts that we need. Yeah, we're at capacity for a lot of these things. Okay, I think that looks fine. Let's have a sleep.
Good morning,
Okay,
Sleepyhead.
so
You've been doing real well since you arrived. Keep up the good work.
So the first thing that we want to do is obviously just look after our farm for a little bit. And once we've... Oh god. Alright. Weed seeds coming in. Looks like it's the other farm that we need to worry about, so... I may as well just, like, get rid of all of our, like, wheat here, because they're all ready for harvest anyway. And yeah, now I don't exactly need to worry about this. In fact, maybe it's okay if I leave it. Yeah, I'll just leave things to worry about other things in the farm here. Leave all of the weeds or the weed seeds dropping, because they're not really going to affect anything anyway. So, let's switch up to more wheat seeds. Gotta get all of this back in. And yeah, let's start watering as well. The real question is, what do I want to grow here? Maybe I want to go back to polyberries. Never know when we'll need the polyberry oils. Okay, let's go over to this side and we should be able to get the other two planters sorted as well. Yeah, maybe fix up all of this as well. Add max, we're blocked. Oh, we're blocked by the noxious weeds here. I mean, the real question that I want answered is, where are these noxious weeds coming from? If we can address the problem at its source, that might be better, right? Okay, so, I mean, another thing that we could think about doing is perhaps maybe putting, like, produce in silos. That might not be a bad idea either. So I think I'll just keep wood in there for the time being, and then for this one I'll also put in hardwood. That way we're keeping wood in like a couple of these locations, and I think wood does weigh quite a bit, so we should be able to just relieve quite a bit of weight from the storage compartments that we've got near the house. Let's see, I want more wheat. Brilliant. Okay. Now that we've done all of that, that took a while, I think it's time for us to head out to Mountainside Peak, and we'll actually check, sorry, Mountainside Coast rather, and we'll check on what sort of things we can actually get from that area. Is there a way for us to cut through? Perhaps maybe it's better if we just go the way that we're familiar with, which is through this way. Yeah, I get the feeling that the requirements for the upgrade on the vacuum harvester is actually made from some of the things that we find in Mountainside Coast. But yeah, once we gather up what we can find from Mountainside Coast, I'll double check on what's actually required. We might pin it, and that way we can just continue to work on... Oh no. I've gone the wrong way. Sorry guys. Oh, this is... yeah. This is not what we need. Just trying to think of what is the best way to get to the Mountainside Coast. Yeah, we're getting closer. I think it's just down here, right? So, might actually drop down. Yeah, that was a little bit rough. Okay, so what am I looking for? I feel like when we were given that cutscene, we saw these like flower-looking things, almost like dandelions, like these things. Lumbloom seeds. Right. So we'll have to check on what that makes. I'm guessing just lumbloom oil, really. But that's probably what's required for that upgrade. And then the other materials, though, I'm not entirely sure of. Might not be a bad idea to just continue gathering more lumbloom seeds while we're right here on the coast. Okay, I don't really see too much more. Okay, we've entered the Yellow Forest territory though. We're gonna head back this way. And I'm gonna get myself a little bit closer to the mountainside there, because there's probably some form of mineral or something like that that we can try and harvest. There, I can definitely see something in the distance there. Ooh, what are these things? Honey bottle seeds. Right, so this biome has given us a couple of different types of plants to try and grow. Oh yes, and then there's the matter of those strange-looking mushroom things. Not sure if that area is going to be accessible somehow. Big old cave. But I don't think our mech can actually go through the water, so... What are these things? Just yellow crystals, I guess? Oh no, okay, we need an upgrade. Goodness me. Gravel gird. I think we've seen these things before, right? We don't exactly know what the gravel gird will do for us. But I think we've got a few growing near the house. So hopefully, when they're mature, we'll be able to work out what it would actually give us. Alright, let me just have a look at the map very quickly. We've got coal, iron ore, gravel girds, yellow color flowers. We've got 3 other resources that we apparently haven't discovered. One of them being the yellow crystals, but then there's a few others that are still questionable. So, it's to be a pathway through there. Alright, what I might do is just go back. And I do want to check on the requirements for the upgrade. Oh, goodness me. Was not expecting that. Let's... Nice. Ah, if only life was so easy. Just like that. Oh, there are these things, right? Water Watcher Tree. And we can't actually get that either. Yeah, time to think about more upgrades, I think. Surely, we've already unlocked the materials, or required materials, for another spike saw upgrade. So we'll have a look. Alright, so first things first is the vacuum harvester. So steel electronics and batteries. Batteries I'm not sure of. Blue lenses we know how to make, I think. Then there's this, spike saw power 3. Iron parts, iron electronics. Hang on a second. Steel electronics, okay, right, so that's a little bit different. Maybe this is what we need to work on first. So let's make a crafting mission for that. But yeah, let's try and see if we can actually make these things. So iron parts might be from the assembler. Ah, here, batteries. Yeah, but then I haven't seen steel anywhere. Steel bars. So we make them from iron bars and coal. Okay, interesting. I mean, we can make a few. So it's not impossible for us to get both of these upgrades in this episode, I think. Zapper twig oils. Bromase oils. Why not? Okay, so... let's do iron parts. We need more chromase oil, I think. So we're gonna have to wait on that. That's alright. Let me just designate the silo here for hardwood. That way, when we start going around, we should be able to start collecting more hardwood and dropping it in. I am going to collect on this, actually, because this is sort of in the way. Right. Yep. And then... is there no way to just move all of it? I guess I have to click and drag. Ooh, it's already early morning. Let us have a sleep then.
Rise and shine, Exo-Farmer. Let's see what we can do now that we've got a new building on the farm.
Alright, looks like a bit more farming for now. Do I want to start growing some of the new stuff that we saw? I mean, maybe it makes sense. Even though we might only be able to grow just a little bit of it for now. Okay, there we go. Do we want more of the dusts? I guess. Just do a supply of all of them. Oh yes, and I forget, but we do have more storage in these sheds. So I shouldn't stress too much about not having storage. Okay, got all of the steel stuff. Oh, look at that. We can make a grill. That is absolute must. Okay. Traders in?
Hey there.
Why not? Why not? Let's take a look at stuff.
Well, I can't not buy it, can I?
Alright. Everything else I'm not too interested in. Can we buy stuff though? Teddy bear. I mean, why not? An FM04 leg set. Maybe it's okay if we start getting into a little bit more cosmetics every now and then. The teddy bear though, like... So where did I get that? Or is that something that I'll be able to... Oh, I'll be able to now make. What does it require, though? Just some fibers. I mean... Gives us some extra comfort, maybe? We can put it on top of stuff. Okay. Maybe we need a name for the bear, but I'm not entirely sure what I would name it. Anyway. We've got our new leg set. Jeez, I feel like it's been a while since we've played around with different types of, like, cosmetics. I'm just trying to remember how I actually get those in. It's not from here. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that. Because I would like to switch up the look of the mech when we can. Alright, so we need 5 iron parts, right? Oh, we're almost there. Just make what we can. And do some more chromase and more zapper twig. And I suppose we can do a little bit more chromase. Alright. Would it make sense for us to go back to Mountainside Coast to pick up some more of the seeds of the stuff that we've just started to grow? I think it makes sense to do that, because otherwise we'll only be able to use one planter at a time. That doesn't seem very efficient, so... Gonna need some more iron, actually, for the electronics. So, better do that when we get back home. Which will mean that we need more iron. aiming for more of those lumblooms initially. Not too much. Yeah, I guess I haven't really fed any of the animals and stuff, so we're not really seeing too many. Plus, we've come back pretty much the following day, so... I'm gonna check on what kind of fodder some of these animals take. Hang on. Where were the nests? Maybe over this way. Salty fodder. Okay. I don't even know if we know how to make salty fodder yet. Ooh, okay, we're maxed out. Let's not worry about picking up anything else. Time to get back home. Okay, right, so I suppose I do want to maybe stash away a lot of stuff. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, we're gonna need iron electronics. So let's get a couple of those. And then iron parts, we just need one more. Oh god. What did I end up making there? Iron parts. I need iron bars. Okay. A bit of a wait on that. But I think when we wake up tomorrow, we should be able to get one upgrade at the very least. Yeah, I think I got one additional iron electronics here, which is not what I meant to get, but anyway. Too late. I want to think about replanting some trees where we can. I'm gonna try and do like a big replanting effort around here. I don't really have a lot of options for trees though. Okay. Are we done for the day? Probably.
Wakey, wakey, partner. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Yeah, thank God for the rain, because I don't need to worry about the watering component of all of the farming. I don't know if I really need a lot more carrots or rabbage, but I guess we can grow a little bit more just in case we get a request, for example. Alright. I think our wheat should be done over this side. We should be getting close to 150, right? Alright, brilliant. So, let's just check on our iron. We should be able to get the last iron part that we need. There we go. Alright, upgrading time. Sweet, okay. Hang on a second. Oh yes, here it is. Mech customization. Bloody hell. FM04 legs. I mean, yeah, let's get these in place. Okay, I look like I'm ready for battle. Yeah. it looks like even more armored than before. I feel like we could take like several heavy laser or heavy long-range missile hits with that. Right, now that we've got the upgrade, I'm sort of curious to see if we can grab some of those resources that we've been seeing, like up there, for example. So let's see if we can get there, and let's try it, and who knows what kind of resources we might be able to get as a result. Water Watcher Tree. Oh no, okay. Everything's just fallen down. Oh god. Alright. Okay. And it seems like we just get like hardwood from that. So not really. Oh god. Okay. That could have been bad. So nothing too special, it seems. I was hoping for a little bit more. Right. Time to focus up on the other upgrade. We definitely know how to make steel and batteries, so we should be able to get this. Let's maybe start with the batteries first. So a couple of batteries. And then we need a couple of steel electronics. Alright, but we don't have enough steel, I guess. Oh no, it's copper wire that we need. Let's do 10. Oh, hey, okay. So it looks like it's just the blue lenses that we now need. So should be able to get to that. And I do need to actually check on how much wheat we actually have, so maybe I'll consolidate all of my wheat together. Very promising. And there might be a little bit more going on right here in our storage sheds. Oh, we're there. 150, right, is what we need. So we just need to deliver this. Now, speaking of delivery, we should actually make the those like commission boards. So let's take a look at that. Request boards. Okay, a little bit more wood is required. But I think initially we can probably just plan where we want to keep it. That doesn't seem like a bad idea right there. We need some aluminium electronics. Yeah, should be easy enough to do. Let's let's get the blue glass, and once we have some of the blue glass, we should be able to move on to making the blue lenses. But yeah, overall things are coming along nicely. I'm worried about the amount of coal that we have. Let me just have a look here. Yeah, we've only got 6 out of 1. So I would like to visit an area that will give us some coal. Maybe just edge cliffs. It's not too far away. Might want to cut this down actually. Seems out of place, but it doesn't look bad though. And if I'm not mistaken, I also need a little bit of extra normal wood. And I might actually need some aluminium as well. But we might actually have aluminium in storage already, so just fetch some wood from here. For science? Okay, yeah. Oh no, it did run away. Okay. I thought they were simply invulnerable. They seem to be invulnerable, but they most certainly don't like it if we do stuff like that to them. Yes, I kind of feel really bad now. Alright, edge cliffs. We're just looking for coal. I suppose if we find some iron, maybe some copper, we can take all of that back as well. We're still missing one artifact from this area. Oh no, okay. Hang on a second. Yeah, we've got too much stuff, my bad. I'm gonna have to let go of this, I think. So much for looking for copper. I should have arranged our stuff first. Oh well. Guess I've been picking up too much wood. Too much normal wood and hardwood. Alright, let's do the blue lenses. And I think we've got enough for the next upgrade, right? So let's do it. So it is vacuum harvester power 2. I mean, these other upgrades, like this one for example, red lenses, that's not hard to make at all. I may as well try and go for it. But yeah, we do have the upgrade, so thanks to that, we should be able to now go to lowland plains and clear up that area. Hopefully, that'll give us even better resources from that area as well. We need aluminium electronics. Let's see if we can actually make that. That is a possibility. Very nice. Request board is done. I need to get out. I guess I don't have to get out to interact with it, but... Wheat field. In progress. We need 150 wheat. We do have it. Let's just quickly grab it and then complete it.
You're too kind. You have my gratitude.
$10,000 in the bank. Nice.
I hope it's not a bother to you.
Oh, I only wanted to take a look at what this was for, but a couple of clear lenses. Oh, I mean, should be pretty easy. Zapper Twig Expedition. We need 5 Zapper Twigs. Aluminium electronics. Okay. $2,000. Sure. I'm gonna make all the cash now, guys. But let's start with some red glass. Well, I need one more spot here, actually. Because I think we need to make like 3 lenses for that upgrade. And yeah, those easy upgrades, we should try to actually get those done like as soon as possible. Ooh, I was sort of thinking maybe I want to paint our storage a different color, but I'm trying to remember where I am keeping some of my paint. I got blue paint, and I thought we had red paint somewhere. Unless I only had, like, a little bit, and I've used it all up. Okay, I don't have enough red color flowers. So, I'm gonna need to look for where we can find red color flowers. Well, Edge Cliffs should have that. So I should go back there to grab some more. It's almost morning. Goodness me. Let's have a sleep.
Rise and shine, Exo-Farmer. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
Easy. Hand that in immediately.
You actually did it.
Sweet. Zapper Twigs, 5 of those. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard, but I suppose we've already used our Zapper Twigs to make some oils. Plum blooms are not ready yet. Yeah, okay. Guess it's just this one plot then. Great. Now, considering we do have access to it, maybe it's not a bad idea for us to start thinking about larger plots. That was the large plot, wasn't it? Small plot, large plot. Has space to grow 25 plants, as opposed to 9. I sort of just want to put them side by side to compare with the larger, the smaller plots. So yeah, they definitely much larger, aren't they? I think I would probably want to just freeform the plot. So what do we need? We need some clay and plant fibers, which I'm sure we have plant fibers. Clay we actually have to make, right? From the, surprisingly, from the assembler, which is very weird. Plant fibers. Yeah, we got a little bit. Let's get this in. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to utilize the large plot just yet. Yeah, that's a lot of space for a lot of plants. The 25. Is it 25? Yeah. So if we want like a big production of something, maybe I can just do polyberries. And perhaps maybe the strategy is I'll do polyberries now, but then I'll switch it up with like something else that we might need quite a lot of. Or in fact, what I could do is I could simply put a different crop in the large plot every single time we change and harvest. That way we'll have like an abundance of every single type of crop. Let's have a chat with Lola. Vintage engine. We're swimming in money at the moment, so doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. And then we could buy like seeds for like trees and stuff like that. Woodwork windshield? Night windshield. Huh? Yeah, a lot of this stuff is quite expensive though. So I can see why some of the commissions are going to give us plenty of money. Woodwork windshield. Seems pretty interesting to me. So let's get it all in here. So woodwork windshield, vintage engine. There we go. Alright, everything else will probably just disappear, right? So yeah, we've got like some leaves and stuff in the like top right hand corner there. That's a nice aesthetic. I like it. I'm looking for coal because I feel like we're running out of coal. Though I do need to look after the farm a little bit more. And I feel like I'm getting distracted here. still no sign of whether or not we'll get like automated watering systems. I have a feeling perhaps maybe that's not a thing. And if it isn't, you know, and I mean, I would not really expect this because it, you know, I am operating a very small channel, but if the devs are watching, then I would recommend, you know, considering something along those lines, because if you do plan on having like a very large farm, and our farm is getting pretty big, then you would want something to be able to automate the most tedious part, which is the watering process, or perhaps maybe even the planting process as well, because, you know, if you know that you want to grow certain things all the time, then, you know, having some way of automating the planting of the seeds would also be welcome, and that way you would have like a semi-automated farm, and that way you're free to explore a little bit more. Though I guess the scope of the game isn't really that big at the moment, and therefore it might make sense for there not to be such things. How are we looking? Yeah, I've failed to let go of a lot of stuff, but I think we should still be able to pick up a little bit here. So I'll grab a little bit of copper, and I do want to look for coal. And oh god, alright, copper. I guess copper is very heavy. Now, where can I find coal? So it does say that Edge Cliffs should have some coal. Otherwise, I can always go to Pine Heights. I think I roughly know where to find coal in Pine Heights. Do we have any coal deposits around here?
The energy readings are still on the rise here. Keep working at it.
Alright. I won't fuss around at Edge Cliffs too much, and I'll make a beeline straight for the coal deposits that I know of. That way we'll have a bit more of a coal supply to work with. Plus, we're swinging by here, so we might as well drop a few things. So yeah, looking much better. I do have a lot of wood that I want to store in the silos. Let's just quickly do that as well. Okay, so as far as I remember, we should have, along with aluminium deposits, some coal deposits around here as well. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. Okay. Any more? Any more coal deposits out here? Aluminium, I mean, I could gather some aluminium, I suppose. But I want coal more so than I want aluminium. Alright, I think we are done. And since we're headed back, I might just grab some aluminium on the way. Good times. Alright. And I think this is going to be the episode, guys. So I would say the main focus has been getting all of our upgrades for what's to come, which is more cleanup. But also, I would say getting that board is going to really help us quite a bit. If we're going to want to buy a lot of the aesthetic upgrades, then we're going to need a lot of cash. So we're going to need to do various jobs. How are we doing for zapper twigs? Not just yet. We're going to have to wait a little bit more for zapper twigs, but I'm sure we'll get there. Alright guys, I think the plan when we come back is for us to go to lowland plains. We'll get rid of all of those noxious weeds out there that we can see. Very gigantic weeds, in fact. So yeah, hopefully we'll have what it takes. But anyway, I am signing out here for now. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leaving that like definitely helps the channel out quite a bit. Otherwise, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.